What's going on, everybody? Before we get into it, remember, like, share, comment, and subscribe, and click that notification bell so YouTube knows that you like what I'm dropping. All right, let's get into it. So, different perspectives are needed in society. Now, why am I even talking about this subject? Well, it's because we're living in a day and age that if you have different perspectives or different viewpoints, you could potentially be silenced, blackballed, canceled, whatever name you want to put on it. All of these things can actually happen to you, which is not something that us as a society wants to have. You want to have the ability to say what you think, as long as it's I'd say polite, because you can have peaceful debates without getting violent or anything like that. Having a different perspective doesn't mean that you necessarily dislike anyone. It's just like, hey, I don't really do that, or I don't rock with it. That's not my point of view, which is fine. Everybody's allowed to have that diversity within themselves. We can't expect people with different belief systems to then conform to your wants, not needs, wants. I want you to see it from this way. Well, my belief system doesn't allow it. I.e., let's look at it right now, right? There is a situation where men have been having a different perspective on bathrooms, right? No, you shouldn't let certain things to apply to the bathroom, because people will take advantage of it. So in order to avoid people from taking advantage, let's set up something differently. But people took that as discrimination, when it's more of, okay, we see what's going on. We have no problem with these individuals. We just see the people who will take advantage of the bathroom or female locations and try to use it for their own sick means. And men got told to be quiet. Now, what you're seeing is that the same people that men were trying to warn about are now doing that exact thing. So now this is outrageous. This is terrible. Men been like, we've been telling y'all that for 3-4 years that this was going to happen. We saw it before it happened, because we understand the dark side of the things that go on in the world. We see it. We know it exists, so we try our best to deal with it as accordingly as possible, by preventing them more leeway to function in society. Let me think of another topic. Oh, the ability to say what you want your children to watch. You could be like, no, my kids don't watch that. Well, why not? Well, because it has these things in it. Well, you're not inclusive. Well, that's okay. You know what I'm saying? Like, what's the problem with me being able to raise my children how I want to? As long as I'm not teaching them to hate anybody, I should be able to raise my children with the perspective that differs from yours. And this is what we have to understand. I don't have to walk the same path as you. As long as the end of the path is peace and tranquility, you can't tell me on which road to take to get there. And that's why different perspectives are needed in society, because if you only have one, then you have a lot of problems that follow after that, especially if people are unable to speak their mind freely if it's a difference of opinion. Because we should be able to have different opinions, because if we don't, man, what are we doing? That's just my thoughts on it today. Be on the lookout for more videos. Remember, like, share, comment, and subscribe. It's free, so let YouTube know that you're rocking with me. All right, everybody? Peace.